After preparing a plan and following a protocol, we started treating both suspected and confirmed COVID illness patients.
During initial months of COVID times, my mother asked me not to go to my duty, but my father and my husband supported and encouraged me to do my COVID duties. As I was continuously attending my duties with so much of support and encouragement from my family. But suddenly there was a disaster in my life. My kid had a fever on one day and it turned out COVID positive. My whole family got screened and the whole family turned out positive and I was completely shattered.
During this period, I had my own apprehension worries as my wife was 4 months pregnant and we are expecting our first child during this pandemic period. During that time, I was unable to take care of her. She was separated from me because as I am treating the COVID patient, I need to be away from her. During this time, during the peak pandemic period, she delivered a healthy baby girl. I was more happy. Even when I couldn't meet her, I know my duties, I know my responsibilities. During this COVID time, even she understood, my family understood that patient care is much needed and we are fighting a pandemic which we need to not take a step back on this.
Despite fear and apprehension regarding my health and my family members' health, we continue to treat the patients with COVID-19. The spirit that kept us going through these difficult times is, if not we, who else will treat this COVID?
The biggest challenge during COVID times is managing the COVID patients and non-COVID patients. Our recovery rate was more than 99%.
My family members all supported me to go for the work, and day to day work, when we are going for the work, we are motivated by one saying, if not we, who else will treat this COVID patient?
If not we, who else will treat this COVID?
I used to see Apollo hospitals touching lives everywhere, but it really touched my life.
COVID is not over. Let us be safe. Let us be smart. Let us be support.
I rejoined my duties with same apprehension and fear, but still I continued my duties with so much of spirit.